The fact that James Gunn had to fight to keep that squirrel scene in Superman is a testament to how far we've fucking fallen. Because what do you mean, who gives a shit about the squirrel? I don't know, maybe Clark because he's a sweet guy, the fuck? I've been saying this for a while, that there's this wave of mass narcissism that has swept across society. This empathy deficiency, this whole I don't owe anybody anything attitude, the whole get rid of anyone and anything that doesn't serve me. And you know what? Those statements are valid because I know a lot of us have been going through the last few years healing from people pleasing and codependence, myself included. But because human beings can't understand balance in fucking anything, some of y'all took that shit and ran with it as an excuse to be selfish. I don't owe anyone anything, but you want people to show up for you, right? Get rid of anything that doesn't serve me. Like people are disposable and everything revolves around fucking you. Is it not serving you, or is this a friend trying to call you out on your bullshit because they love you and don't want to see you going down the wrong path because you have no discernment, that you are allergic to accountability, and you don't want to hear that you've done anything wrong? You've decided they're toxic and they need to go. And a bunch of people ate that shit up because, you know, it's exhilarating to feel like you're not accountable for anything ever. And anything that has to do with happiness or joy or kindness, y'all just call it cringe. You get hype at the thought of catching somebody doing something wrong or bean souping them. That woman that shared on social media that she goes into the garden with her husband every morning and they have coffee and they talk for 3 hours, which is so nice. You made death threats to them. You got fucking enraged at seeing somebody experience joy. Oh, well, some people can't blah, blah, blah. So now people are scared to share anything happy. Meanwhile, y'all are rejoicing at people losing their homes in the LA fires. You are addicted to misery. I have said this so many times. You have made misery and cynicism the norm. You made it seem impossible that a person could be good just for the sake of being good. On top of everything else we're going through right now, you have created an emotionally unsafe environment where people believe that anything that is joyful or kind is fake, to the point that seeing Superman save a squirrel, which we've seen him save cats before. You see him save a squirrel and it's like, oh, caring? Why the fuck are we showing this? Get this shit off the screen. And you know what? That healed a little part of me that I did not know needed to be healed. And you know what? I'm gonna say something that a lot of y'all in the mental health core will not fucking like. But if we are truly this far gone and kindness is cringe and cruelty is the norm, I don't fucking care anymore. So many of us, myself included, set out to heal from being people pleasers and codependent. But then I started to see content popping up all over the place, but especially TikTok, saying that people pleasers are manipulative. Not some people pleasers, not sometimes, not some instances of people pleasing. No, people pleasing is manipulative, period. A bunch of people, because they've been treating TikTok as therapy, really hyper focused on that, started to wonder if some of their genuine acts for others were bad. And then a lot of people pleasers have a history of being abused, and so they're even more prone to not trusting their instincts, not trusting their own motives, or thinking that they're a bad person. There are manipulative people pleasers. I have seen them. I have suffered at the hands of them. Everything they ever gave me that I didn't ask for or did for me against my will, it was transactional, or it was to control me, to keep me, to have ownership of me. I am aware. But y'all made people think that it is impossible to be self-sacrificing or to want to do things for others just because you want to. Not because it's transactional, not to get anything in return, not even to feel like you have an obligation, just because you want to. Because you have empathy, because if you were in that same spot, you would wish that someone would help you too. Or you have been in that same spot and you wished that someone would help. So it makes you happy to be able to spare another human being a little bit of suffering. Maybe a lot. Obviously, being a people pleaser is taking that way too far. But this pop psychology shit made a lot of people feel, myself included, it made me feel stupid and silly for giving to others, which, you know, grew into people pleasing, right? And I am so bitter at how people took advantage of me in that way. But at the time, I did it because I wanted to. I did it because I wanted to be kind. I did it because I wanted to be the kind of person that I've needed in the past before. I didn't do it because I wanted anything in return. I didn't do it because I wanted to be all, oh, look at me, look how good a person I am. Maybe I did it because I grew up poor, and I grew up starving, and I grew up homeless. I grew up not getting to celebrate certain things in my childhood because of poverty and because of abuse. Maybe I don't want someone to feel the same way, and I have the ability to help with that. And that is not stupid. Now, trying not to be a people pleaser, I definitely have had to work on discernment of when to do things for people. But the fact of the matter is, I just wanted to be kind. You don't have to believe me and my motives, but I don't really fucking care because I know what they were. And I know that's what Superman does. And I know that watching Superman be like this makes me feel less dumb for those decisions. You know why people are addicted to this movie? Because they miss joy. They miss kindness. They miss believing in other people. They miss optimism. They miss believing in the concept that somebody can be blessed with many gifts and be good and be kind. Not this fucking emotionally unsafe bullshit web that y'all have woven over us for the past, I want to say, 4 or 5 years. But you know what? Saving the squirrel is cool again. It's cool again. And the rest of y'all that want to remain in this little pit of misery, you better get with the fucking program, because life is hard enough already and we are not doing this bullshit with y'all anymore. If we're gonna be able to fight this darkness that we're in, we're gonna have to be able to believe in the light. We're keeping the scene. We're saving the squirrel. That's that.